Don't just be complacent. Just don't let that's your body, that's your health. Don't just let anybody tell you anything. Okay, especially when it's against what you believe. Okay, you got to do the due diligence, because you're going to end up in a situation where you're getting C-section after C-section after C-section after C-section, where you're going to end up in a serious, you're going to have a serious problem, and then come to find out that you didn't even need all those C-sections. You probably didn't even need the first one. So you got to make sure that you're taking charge of your own health. You ask questions. You don't let nobody make you feel funny about asking questions. You don't make nobody feel funny if you're doubting what they're telling you, or you don't allow them to make you feel funny if you're doubting what they're telling you. And look for proof and take that proof to somebody else and see if you get the same answers and different things of that nature, because this is how important it is. Do everybody understand that? Right. Everybody got that? Right. Let's go to 1 Chronicles chapter 28, verse 8. And read that.
Now therefore, in the sight of all Israel,
read on.
The congregation of the Lord.
So when it says not enter into the congregation of the Lord, I wanted to be clear what the congregation of the Lord is talking about. It's talking about the whole nation of Israel. You can't come among Israel at all. Do everybody understand that? Read that one more time.
Now therefore, in the sight of all Israel,
read on.
The congregation of the Lord,
read on.
And in the audience of our God,
read on.
Keep and seek for all the commandments of the Lord your God.
Read on.
That you may possess this good land and leave it for an inheritance for your children after you forever.
Okay, so this precept gives us an understanding on what God means when it says they shall not enter into the congregation. He's saying that they can't come among the nation of Israel as a whole at all. Do everybody understand that? Right. Everybody got that? Right. So if you're guilty of these things and you cut off the process of not being able to bring forth that seed to fulfill that promise that was made to Abraham, then the Lord has instructed for you not to be among the congregation. Do everybody understand that? Okay, read on. Let's go from there, and let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 23. Deuteronomy chapter 23. Read it.
Verse 1.
Come on.
He that is wounded in a stone.
Come on.
Will have his privy member cut off.
Okay, so if you're wounded in some kind of way where you are not able to get a woman pregnant because of you wounded. Okay, I don't want nobody to get nervous if you got a low sperm count and all that other stuff, and you've been trying for years and nobody got pregnant. That don't mean you're getting put out. Do everybody understand that? But you got to be wounded. Okay, they had to have something. There was a wound. Something happened. Everybody understand that? Like the brother that came to council ain't had no stones. Like it was nothing we could do for the brother. Y'all understand that? Okay, read on.
Shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
You can't be among Israel. Read on.
A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
A bastard. What does a bastard mean?
Not a child of God.
Huh?
Not a child of God.
Say that word for me. What word are we saying? No. What is the word? Read it one more time.
A bastard.
Say that word for me.
Bastard.
Okay, say that word for me.
Bastard.
I want everybody in the room to say that word. Say that word for me.
Bastard.
Yeah, because some of y'all think that's a bad word. Like, what are you doing? You're trying to teach people not to accept what God is saying. God said bastard. Like, what is your problem? I don't care where you grew up at and what they told you. And they told you that's a bad word. It's in the Bible. Okay, and they need to. Everybody need to understand that. Your children need to understand that a bastard is not going to enter into the congregation of the Lord. What does a bastard mean?
Not the people of God.
We don't need nobody up here thinking that we up there saying bad word. Y'all can go home. Your kids go there. The apostle said a bad word. Be a bastard. It's not a bad word. It means a bad thing, but it's a speakable. It's not a profane word. Do everybody understand that? Some of y'all look uncomfortable with Deuteronomy 23. Read it again, brother.
Verse 2.
Come on.
A bastard.
Read it one more time.
A bastard.
Read it again.
A bastard.
Now let me just go to Zechariah 9, okay?
That's right.
Anything that's in the Bible, we can say. Okay? Okay, everybody understand that? Y'all be saying all kind of made up stuff, ebonic stuff, Zechariah chapter 9 and 6 says what?
And a bastard.
A what?
A bastard.
A what?
A bastard.
Yeah, this thing is so it wasn't a mistake. Yeah, somebody be like, well, they mistranslated this. They could have. A bastard, read on,
shall dwell in Ashdod.
Yeah, the Lord's talking about a city within the land of Israel, that there's going to be some people there where they're going to be bastards. Okay? Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 23. What is a bastard again? What's the meaning of a bastard?
Not the children of God.
What is the meaning of a bastard?
Not the children of God.
That means that you cannot, and this is going to be a problem now. People are going to get nervous now. That means, and when I say this, remember, I speak to the class, and I also speak to the masses. Okay, everybody understand that? Right. So when I'm saying things, that don't necessarily mean that it's going to be within this room, okay? But when I say it, a lot of people are going to get nervous. Because a bastard is a child whose father cannot be verified. That's a person who you don't know who their father is. Got real quiet. Huh? Yep. Why is this important among the nation of Israel? This was important among the nation of Israel because, again, only Israelites was in that covenant. And if you couldn't prove that this child was an Israelite, the Lord didn't let that child stay among the nation. That's what you're going to read right here in Deuteronomy chapter 23. That child had to go. So this gave us a moral standard. It let women know that, I better know who my baby father is. Okay, let me put it in today's terminology. I better know who my baby daddy is. That was a focus. That was a mindset. They didn't go around doing immoral things where they couldn't prove who the father of their child was, because they knew that they would be expelled from the nation of Israel. Do everybody understand that? Is that an issue now? That's not an issue now. Okay, somebody that don't know who their father is, everybody ready to get up and leave. I got to get out of here. We know about the curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Sometimes the scripture says, well, not sometimes, but the scripture says that the father leaves. So that's a reason why some people may not know their father or know anything about their father. Then you got to hoard them. There's another reason why people may not know who their father is. You done been with multiple people in the same minute. And you confused on what's the outcome. Who is this? Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Canaan, Moab? What nationality is my son? That's because you done laid down with 9 nationalities. So you confused. Everybody understand that? Are y'all comfortable with Deuteronomy chapter 23? Read it again.
A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Okay, so the reason why it's different now, because what the Lord is going to do at the end is he's going to sift the house of Israel from among all nations. And he's the one that's going to be bringing Israelites back. And by his spirit, Israelites is going to be coming in. So the Lord said, don't strive about genealogy. Okay, so that's why that's not something that's in effect right now if a person don't know what tribe they belong to, or they don't know their father's side of the family, or they don't know who their father is. The Lord is going to handle all that. So you got to go by faith. If you believe the truth, if you're in the truth, then you got to believe that you're an Israelite, even if you're from another country. Okay? That don't mean that you're not an Israelite. Israelites are scattered all over this earth. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that? We got people in the truth that's from other countries. We got people in the truth that's from Africa, that's from Ethiopia, and all that. Yeah, yeah. See, brother prejudice is what? People from Ethiopia. In the truth, devout, high ranks. Yep. How about that? Okay? So the Lord handles all that. Everybody understand that? But the point, God is, he's making a point in Deuteronomy chapter 23. Only Israelites. Only Israelites. He want to see Israelites multiplying. Only Israelites. Okay, don't do nothing to stop the multiplication of Israelites. If you can't verify that you're an Israelite, you got to get out. Only Israelites to fulfill the promise that was made to Abraham. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that? All right, read it one more time.
A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Read on.
Even to his 10th generation.
Neither to his 10th generation. Okay, so that's a long line. That's 10 generations. Lord said, no, they can't come in. Okay, everybody got that? Read on.
Shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord?
Read on.
An Ammonite or Moabite.
Ammonite or Moabite. Japan and China. Everybody understand that? Read on.
Shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Read on.
Even to their 10th generation.
Yeah, even to their 10th generation. So we had a law of the strangers. There was strangers that came out of, when we left Egypt, there was Egyptians that left with us in what the Bible calls a mixed multitude. So there wasn't just Egyptians in Egypt. They didn't just have Israelites in slavery. They also had different nationalities that they was a superpower. So they had different nationalities that was in that country. And when we left the country, everybody wanted to leave with us because they seen that God was with us. The Egyptians wanted to leave with us, and all them other nationalities from the neighboring countries, they wanted to leave with us as well. So the Lord established a law on how to deal with the Gentiles that was among us. So now what he's saying is these Gentiles that was among us, Ammon and Moab, that law of the strangers didn't apply to them. Okay, he ain't want them among us at all. Okay, everybody understand that? Everybody got that? This is the law that the Lord is putting down. Read it one more time.
An Ammonite
Come on.
or Moabite
Come on.
shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
Read on.
Even to their 10th generation.
Read on.
Shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever.
Yeah, forever. Even to their 10th generation. Because after 10th generations, you know it's over. Don't even try to get in. If you got to wait 10 generations to come back into the truth, you ain't never getting back. Okay? Everybody understand that? So again, it was a blessing to be among the nation of Israel. What did God say? He said, anybody that bless us shall be blessed, right? And whoever curse us shall be cursed. Okay, so now that blessing, now that we getting established and we getting ready to come into our land, the Lord is establishing these laws, and he's making it known that, who can be among us and who cannot be among us. Do everybody understand that? Read on.
Verse 4.
Come on.
Because they met you not with bread and with water in the way.
Read on.
When you came forth out of Egypt.
Read on.
And because they hired against thee Balaam, the son of Beor of Pethor of Mesopotamia.
Read on.
To curse thee.
To do what?
Curse thee.
To do what?
Curse thee.
Okay, and again, I just quoted it. What did the Lord say? Whoever curse us or try to curse us, they're going to be cursed. Everybody understand that? So, all you that's into witchcraft in this day and age, okay, it ain't going to work. It ain't working. Okay, it's going to work. It's going to work on you. Okay. Okay, it ain't going to work on us. Or your husband or something. Let my husband stop doing unit work, You done went to the brew house for some damn hot potion. Like,